My name is Abdul Makubuya. I'm the Senior Organization Development Manager, NSSF. If you look at Coach as a Manager, it's a program that speaks a lot to what we want to achieve as the fund. And one of our parameters or one of our key KPIs is 95% employee engagement. And if you're to get employee engagement, it becomes important to have a number of managers who own the growth of the individuals. Because all of us, when we join an organization, we are looking at growth. But also what is interesting, growth has changed from what we used to know it. Organizations are becoming leaner, so the position above is not readily available. So it becomes important to have the one-on-ones at different levels that enable people to ask them, what are your career journeys? As a leader today, it's important to ask people, how do I help you achieve your goals? And if you look at coaching, it enables you to have those thought-provoking conversations. You'd get to ask what people want to achieve, what does it take for them to get to where they want to go. So for us, the program has been very interesting because it has given us an opportunity to work harder on our employee engagement. Currently, we are at 92%, and we think as we create more coaches within the organization, it would enable us to have that engagement across board. As an organization, we carry out annual engagement surveys, and one of the things that has come out for quite a number of times was that people were seeking for more leadership. How do we get leadership across? A lot of us think leadership is a title. How do you make people responsible without actually having a title? So it was important for us to grow leadership across. So one of the key expectations we had was, how do you hold people responsible? So if they are responsible, the second question is, how do you enable them get accountability partners? Because yes, I may be a responsible person, but once in a while I may get off the rail. But do I have someone that holds me accountable? Asks me whether I'm living up to what I was expected to do. So the third one is, how do we create engagement across board? Like I earlier said, the organizations are becoming leaner, so the positions of promotions are becoming limited. But how do you enable people to look at growth from different perspectives? Different perspective from, how do I influence the friends I keep around with? How do I influence the communities I hang around? So for me, that is growth, but it can't happen if you don't have the right conversation. We have worked with Imagine Me Africa on a number of programs. We had the employee transitional training, but also Coach as a Manager. I think if you ask me, I would recommend them. They do a fantastic job. But also what makes them stand out is that the ability of making the training session practical. Because as you know, adults don't want a lot of theories. They want things that can work out. When they walk into a room, they need a solution. So if you're telling them theories that cannot be implemented the next day, then it's a waste of their time. So I recommend them for their fantastic job.